The Magic Porridge Pot by the Brothers Grimm. There was once a nice girl whose father died when she was very little. So the girl lived with her mother in a very small house. Their house was on the edge of a village near a beautiful forest. They were very poor, and one day they had nothing to eat. Unfortunately, the girl's mother even couldn't go to the forest to pick up some berries and mushrooms because she was ill. So she asked her daughter to pick berries in the forest but not go far away from the house. The kind girl agreed with great pleasure and took her nice basket for berries. She was a very obedient girl and picked up a lot of ripe berries on the nearest glade. Suddenly, she saw an old woman who looked very friendly. The old kind woman understood at once that the girl was very hungry. The girl didn't complain about her difficult life, but told the truth about it. The old woman wanted to help the nice girl and took a little cooking pot from her bag. The girl was very grateful to the kind woman, but she didn't have any food to put there. The wise woman understood immediately why the girl's eyes were so sad, and she told that the pot was magic. And when the girl and her mother were hungry, they should only say, "Cook the little pot, cook." And when they had enough, they could say, "Stop the little pot, stop." The happy girl thanked the kind woman and ran home with a nice present to her sick and hungry mother. Her mother felt better and put the pot on the stove right away. The little girl said, "Cook the little pot, cook." And at once the pot began to bubble. It was full of hot, tasty porridge. The little girl and her mother sat down at the table and ate on a lot of magic porridge. Then the little girl said, "Stop the little pot, stop." And the pot stopped cooking. You can't imagine how the little girl and her mother were glad and happy. They even danced around the table for joy. They understood that they would never suffer from starvation again. One day, when the little girl was visiting her grandmother, her mother took the magic pot and put it on the oven to make some lunch. Only the woman said, "Cook the little pot, cook." And at once the pot began to bubble and fill with her favorite porridge. The woman ate it with great pleasure, and when she was full, she just said, "Enough, the little pot, enough." But the magic pot cooked on and on. Very soon the porridge was everywhere, on the table and on the floor. The frightened woman didn't know what to do, how to stop her favorite pot. She couldn't remember the right words. By now, the porridge was pouring out through the door into the garden. Very soon, the whole village was full of porridge, and the villagers couldn't walk. Just then, the little girl came home. Luckily, she knew the magic words very well and said them at once. "Stop the little pot, stop!" At this moment, the magic pot stopped cooking. But the happy villagers could eat a lot of tasty porridge, how much they preferred.